Hi, I'm Mike Jones, President of Discover Leadership Training. I absolutely want to take a moment to offer you some very simple tips. And I promise you that these simple little tips will absolutely change your life. I said that out loud. I did. But I want you to know something. In order to truly benefit from these simple tips, you got to do two things for me. First of all, listen with the intent to be influenced. Because we all occupy the largest room in the house, and that's the room for improvement. So there's nothing wrong, nothing needs to be fixed, and there's nothing broken. These tips that I'm going to offer you will absolutely transform the way you are living your life. They will absolutely change everything. So first of all, I want you to know, just as it says over my right shoulder there, today I begin again. Every day when you get up in the morning, that's a brand new opportunity to redefine your life. So here's something that I like to say to myself when I get out of the bed, or when I awaken. I will not be defined by my yesterdays. Today, I begin again. So let's begin again in a much different way than you've ever started your day. So here's my first coaching tip to you that will change everything. Take your alarm clock and move it across the room. Why would you do that? I am so glad you asked. Because every time you hit that snooze button, you are engaged in a negative conversation with yourself. Some of y'all are multiple snooze button hitters, and you are literally saying no thank you, no thank you, no thank you to the beginning of this day. When this day begins, the score is 0-0. And if you're hitting the snooze button, you're already putting negative points on the board. Negative points against you. So move that alarm clock across the room and make a commitment to yourself that when you get up, you are up. The second thing I'm going to ask you to do, beautiful coaching tip here. If you embrace this, it's going to absolutely change your life. Tip number 2. When you get out of the bed, the first thing I'm going to encourage you to do is to read something positive. If you go turn on the morning news or you go read the newspaper, you're putting negative points on the board against you. You're starting the day in a negative energy. You're creating this negative aura around yourself. So I'm not saying that you should not go and find out what's going on in the world. I am saying that it should not be the first thing that you ingest into your spirit. Read something positive. There are many tips out on the website. There are thoughts of the day. There are many positive quotes and messages. Find a way to prepare yourself to be ready to read something positive first thing after you get out of the bed. Once you've read something positive, I would encourage you to take 3 to 5 minutes to just be silent, to close your eyes, to go inward, and to just visualize yourself having a positive day, dealing with things and the people in your life in positive ways. This is something that you have 100% control over. So this is what I like to refer to in my coaching as a mental rep. Sit down, be quiet for about 3 to 5 minutes, and visualize yourself on your drive to work. Visualize yourself when you walk into the office. Visualize yourself at lunch and in whatever relationships that you have through the day, behaving in a positive manner in all of those situations. I want you to be aware of something here. There are 86,400 seconds in every day. In every one of them, positive exists. All you've got to do is choose it. And sometimes I get that that's going to be difficult. However, the more you practice focusing on what's going right in the world, focusing on what's going right in your life, the more and more you're going to find the things that are going right with you and with the world. After you have taken that moment to just go inward and do a mental rep, what I'm going to say to you before you leave the house, go and look at yourself in the mirror. Look at yourself in the mirror. Open eyes, look at yourself. Realize that there are over 80 muscles in the human face. What I would encourage you to do is to practice doing a few up downs before you leave the house. Put a smile on your face, exercise those muscles, and really allow yourself to see the beauty inside of you. It absolutely exists, and you are absolutely worth it. So I encourage you to embrace these very simple tips and absolutely observe how some unintentional positive consequences will occur. My name is Mike Jones, President, Discover Leadership Training. Have an incredible day.